And for this video, I want to talk about Google's absolutely fucking ridiculous advertising policies, which is just fucking a piss take. I mean, you know, we're getting, most of my videos are not advertiser friendly, which means I don't get paid for them, because YouTube seems to have a bit of a problem with paying people for doing anything that's slightly fucking real at the moment. But when Eminem is rapping about raping his own mom, that is advertiser friendly, by the way, because it's corporate. Corporations don't have to answer to Google's ridiculous advertising policies. Honestly, they can just do what they want. They're the advertisers. So what we're ending up with is, you know, the oppression of the truth by corporations and shit like that. When, you know, real people that actually make videos themselves, you know, Google are refusing payment for them. And because of that, we've got a, you know, I think Google have come to the conclusion, if we don't pay people for controversial videos, they'll stop putting controversial videos out. It's the worst thing to do. Just carry on putting your fucking shit out there. If they don't want to advertise on it, fuck them. And, you know, Google should, you know, there's no policy, there's no, like, nothing that you can read what is advertiser friendly and what's not advertiser friendly. I mean, there's no sense to it. It's just like chosen randomly. That's the way it seems. But it's not really random, is it? It's that they've just got a massive problem with anything political, anything slightly controversial, anything like, I mean, like Britain's paedophile elite exposed 2018 documentary by WOLVOMAN80. That's not advertiser friendly. That's been confirmed by a manual review not to be advertiser friendly. Now, why is that? Who Google trying to protect there? Because obviously by making these kind of videos not advertiser friendly, all they're doing is like oppressing the truth. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, if I was to make these kind of videos and I'm lying and stuff like that, they should send me to prison. They shouldn't, like, you know, it's slander if I'm lying. You know, but they know it's fucking, they know they can't do that. So what they do is they just fucking hit you with, like, oh, you're not advertising on it. And then even though I've got 26,000 subs, my videos, some of my videos are struggling to get 200-300 views. I mean, 100, my latest video hasn't even got 100 views yet. I mean, Britain's paedophile elite exposed has got nearly 2,000 views, but that's because I shared it on Reddit, which is also censored, because which is censored as fuck. Reddit is, because they removed it after a couple of hours, after it had 109 upvotes, or 109 points, or wherever fucking Reddit works. Reddit's all, like I say, Reddit's as censored as anything you get. That's what my last video was about, so there's no point in going into that now. But other alternatives, Steam it, you know, this new decentralised fucking blockchain fucking blogging site, that's censored as fuck. I mean, you know, they might not remove it off the blockchain, but they remove it from Google search engine, so it's hard to find and stuff like that. So what we've got, like, and then I also put videos on DTube, which is connected to the Steemit blockchain. They've removed all my videos, and now I can't, every time I try to upload something on DTube now I get an error. So DTube, decentralized, DTube stands for decentralized tube. It's fucking not as, it's about decentralized as your fucking ass, honestly. So what the fuck, man? I mean, it's like, but like I say, Eminem, Nicki Minaj, and all these fucking disgusting pop stars, you know, promoting fucking all this fucking bad attitude and fucking disgusting mentality to kids, like, that is advertiser friendly, because I want you stupid. The Daily Mail has also got a YouTube channel now, which nobody fucking watches, obviously, because the Daily Mail's the biggest piece of shit ever. I mean, fucking hell, if you want to talk about extremists, right, there's the fucking group, the Daily Mail. I mean, let's have a look at some of the videos of I mean, this is the Daily Mail. I mean, the top video, the most popular video the Daily Mail has ever made, according to YouTube, according to their YouTube page, that I can find anyway, is an alarm clock vibrator that wakes you up to a fucking orgasm. I mean, fuck's sake, that's advertiser friendly, obviously. I mean, you know, I've just clicked it now. Yes, and it's an alarm clock vibrator. Oh, for fuck's sake, look at this, man. This is advertiser friendly. Fucking garbage, honestly, man. And that's the news according to the Daily Mail. You know what I'm saying? I'll turn the video off because fuck, you know, I should have given it a dislike as well. But I didn't see I had enough dislikes anyway. It's had a fucking well over. I mean, fucking, you know, everybody in Britain, other than fucking, you know, far right extremists and shit, knows what the Daily Mail is. They're just a bunch of like, they're the extremists, man. They're the warmongers that fucking hate everything. And then the Sun. I was actually in a chip. I'll never read the Sun, but yesterday I went to a chippy to get some fucking food, and you know, it had the Sun on the counter when I was waiting, so I was having a quick read of it. And they had an article, you know, saying that YouTube wasn't removing neo-Nazi fucking propaganda fast enough. I mean, you know, they're the neo-Nazis, the fucking Sun News Corporation. I mean, you know, that's what should be fucking... Well, nothing should be censored, really. Let everybody speak freely. But you know, if they're gonna censor one group, then it's gonna come down to, you know, we've got to censor. You're gonna, you know, everybody offends somebody sometimes. You know, but nowadays we're living in the sort of society where you can't offend people. You can't say anything that's slightly outside the fucking box anymore, like, and if you do, YouTube will just fucking... For a start off, they won't inform your subs. You know, I get messages all the time telling me that I haven't, that people are, you know, people thought that I've finished and everything like that, because obviously YouTube never send them a notification of my latest videos and stuff like that, but what can you fucking do, honestly? And like I say, YouTube owe me, according to YouTube, not according to me, according to YouTube's own stats a few years ago, they said they owed me £13,000, 13,000 US dollars, but never received it, because all of a sudden I went on there a couple of days later and it just all went back down to zero again. Like, you know, YouTube ain't paying you for fucking telling the fucking truth. We're paying you, you know, we'll pay the corporations and stuff like that. They're the extremists, and the conservative governments and shit like that. I mean, so they promote the corporate propaganda at the same time of oppressing real people, talking, you know, about their own political opinions or experiences that they've had, because according to YouTube that's not advertiser friendly. So Google are just another bunch of puppets, and then like I say, Steam, it's not an alternative because they also, you know, it's not, they say it's decentralised, it's not decentralised, it's just as bad as anything else that's out there. So basically, you know, they think you know, they're trying to get rid of everything on the internet that's even slightly controversial, basically, unless it's corporate, because the controversial stuff that corporations do is like, you know, it's a fucking joke, man. I mean, you know, we can't and years ago, when, you know, when I started doing this, a lot of people always used to say to me, you know, if all this shit is real and the Illuminati is real and these elitist paedophiles and all this shit, if it's all real, then why did Google allow these videos on? Well, they don't anymore. So, and like I say, if I was going around a court accusing British politicians of being paedophile rapists that sneak into children's care homes and rape children and shit like that, and they don't, or there's no evidence of it, then obviously I should be arrested for slander. Not like I shouldn't be censored unless I can prove it's fucking wrong. So it's really a case of either arrest you for fucking lying, or you know, just let you get on with it. But they're just like, they just try to fuck it up. They try to make it so it's not worth making these kind of videos anymore. But you know, fuck them, because they're just more puppets to the establishment. I mean, if the Conservatives Party was to make a political broadcast, they're extremists. All they talk about, you know, They want a war with Russia, they want to fucking attack Syria, they want to attack Libya, you know, they've destroyed Libya, they've destroyed Iraq, they've destroyed Afghanistan, you know, and now they're destroying freedom and freedom of speech because they don't like the truth, and it's as simple as that. So what the fuck can you do? We'll have to stop, aren't we? We'll have to stop doing everything. Oh, fuck that, just carry on the same. But that's what they want you to do, they want you to fucking stop. They want you to just shut the fuck up, go back to work, get yourself a 9 to 5 job for fucking Tesco for fucking £7 an hour, and fucking work your tits off like a little fucking slave when Tesco make billions of pounds every year, you know, fucking using child labour, using fucking tax evasion, using every form possible, extortion, using every single fucking thing possible to make as much money as they fucking can, honestly. And that's alright. Like, these are the corporate advertisers, these are the people who are advertising on fucking YouTube. I mean, you know, let's be honest, right? The reason they have to advertise on YouTube is because nobody wants to watch their fucking shit, so they have to put it in front of videos that people actually fucking want to watch. That's why they fucking do it. I mean, like the Daily Mail's website, I mean, I get more views than the fucking Daily Mail because the Daily Mail's a fucking piece of shit. Everybody fucking knows it. I mean, their top fucking video has only got 50,000 fucking views. My top video's got nearly 4 million views. And their top fucking viewed video just happens to be about a fucking alarm clock fucking vibrator. I mean, that's the sort of fucking shit that you're up against. That's the news. And then they wonder why we call them fake news. And they call us fake news. I mean, you know, because we're talking politics and shit like that. Because real news is fake news. The truth speech is the new hate speech. You know, and it's all a fucking mess. But you know, I'm going to keep this video short anyway, because this is a fucking boring subject that I fucking hate talking about, but it's a fucking truth anyway, so I'm out. They've just got a massive problem with anything political, anything slightly controversial, anything like, I mean, like Britain's paedophile elite exposed 2018 documentary by WOLVOMAN80, that's not advertiser friendly. That's been confirmed by manual review not to be advertiser friendly. Now why is that? Who Google trying to protect there? Because obviously by making these kind of videos, controversial videos out, it's the worst thing to do. Just carry on putting your fucking shit out there. If they don't want to advertise on it, fuck them. And you know, Google should, you know, there's no policy, there's no like nothing that you can read what is advertiser friendly and what's not advertiser friendly. I mean, there's no sense to it. It's just like chosen randomly. That's the way it seems. But it's not really random, is it? It's a problem with paying people for doing anything that's slightly fucking real at the moment. But when Eminem is rapping about raping in his own mom, that is advertiser friendly, by the way, because it's corporate. Corporations don't have to answer to Google's ridiculous advertising policies. Honestly, they can just do what they want. They're the advertisers. So what we're ending up with is, you know, the oppression of the truth by corporations and shit like that. Right, and for this video, I want to talk about Google's absolutely fucking ridiculous advertising policies, which is just fucking a piss take. I mean, you know, we're getting, most of my videos are not advertiser friendly, which means I don't get paid for them, because YouTube seems to have a bit of a when, you know, real people that actually make videos themselves, you know, Google are refusing payment for them, and because of that we've got a, you know, I think Google have come to the conclusion if we don't pay people for controversial videos, they'll stop putting